Good morning, student. Today, I bring a new chapter for you. This chapter is very important, crucial for academic as well as for general understanding. The name of the chapter is Entrepreneurial Development and Startup. The three terms enterprise, entrepreneur, and entrepreneurship. Enterprise, an economic entity established for profit motive, whereas entrepreneur is a person or group of person who took the opportunity to establish a business for earning profit. And entrepreneurship is a quality and skill, unique ability for an entrepreneur, for a successful entrepreneur. These are three terms sometimes make us confused. On enterprise mean an organization, economic entity. Entrepreneur is a person or group of person who establish an economic entity or enterprise for profit motive or can be a social motive. Basically for economic motives. And entrepreneurship is a quality of an entrepreneur. Essential quality that make entrepreneurs successful. So why after 15 August 2015 by an announcement made by our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, the term entrepreneurship development is so common in literature, books, debate, discussion in academic institutions. As we all are very aware that one of the long-standing problem of India is unemployment. And it has diversified reason. One of the reason is that the rapid growth of population, and one of the most important reason is also since the adaptation of modern education, convent education, we basically focus on the promotion of formal education. So the educated unemployment is most serious matter today. Our youth, which is the largest in the world, have certain school, university and college degrees and sometimes more than one degree. They claim as an unemployed person. They are not getting job for their bread and butter. Because in last 65 years, what we did, we had only created the job seeker from our academic institutions. We are unable to create the job creator. And job creator, I mean entrepreneur, who can give job himself or herself as well give job to the others. Because of that, there is an imbalances between job seeker and job creator, and number of job seeker is more than the number of job creator. And now it has become a serious number or figure. By understanding the gravity of the problem, central government launched startup campaign in 15 August 2015 after announcement by our Honorable Prime Minister on our Independence Days from Red Fort. So now the question is that before going to start up, what essential quality required for a successful entrepreneur? A successful entrepreneur should be innovative, should be a good manager, good communicator and motivator, a pioneer leader, and opportunist, and should also have to bearing the risk of business. These are the essential qualities for a successful entrepreneur. Now the question is the process of entrepreneurship. How entrepreneur, a person become a person transform into an entrepreneur. What are the process or steps? Now first is that self-discovery is a very important. Introspect yourself. Introspect your weaknesses and strength. Understand your strength and ability, what you do and what you don't. This is called self-discovery. Next, develop the idea. It can be a business idea, best idea, germinate best idea, innovative idea, on which you can work hard to create a startup or business. Your dream can be fulfilled, or your dream can come to reality through this idea. Then the idea should be analyzed. Means idea should be analyzed whether this idea is practically possible, economically feasible, or competitive or not. Then we go with planning. How this idea come into the reality. Dream come into the truth process. To realization of your dream or idea is called that. For that we need a solid plan, an action plan or strategy. How your idea come into the real life or real form. After that, startup fund. You should go for the startup funds. It can be from bank or it can be from the government schemes. It can be from angel investor. It can be from crowding finance. It can be from self-funding or financing. There is a various option available today for the startup, self-financing, crowding finance, angel investors, venture capital, loan from the bank, loan from the NBFC, non-banking financial companies, or you can access the funds, incubation funds from the various government schemes. After that, you can go for growth. Business gradually be expand, and then is a harvest. These are the harvest point of drawing the benefit or incentive from your startup. So these are the process how an entrepreneur a person can be a successful entrepreneur, and each and every process and steps is very, very crucial and important. That we analyze each and every steps properly, accurately on ground level. So then only you can proceed to the next one. The ground reality is very important by when we are analyzing all these steps. Now question arises, what is startup? Startup means any sort of enterprise, might be a sole proprietorship, partnership, private limited business, joint venture, any business or enterprise which age is not more than 5 years and should have stake capital 25 crore. These are two important identity, not more than 5 years of its age, and the stake capital should not be more than 25 crore. Age should not be cross 5 years, and the stake capital is 25 crore. If this enterprise by any form of business, sole proprietorship, partnership, private limited, joint venture, etc., and they are registered under their respective laws, then that enterprise is called startup. And startup should have, today we have a most favorable startup ecosystem in India. And in India is one of the largest producer of successful startup, and hundreds of startup become a unicorn and successful enterprises later. Because we are able to create a favorable startup ecosystem across the country, not only in urban area, in the rural area also. We are very fortunate right now. We have number of startup coming from the rural area or countryside. This is the amazing fact of Indian startup history. So, if we're going to develop in the industrial base, we call that India will be developed nation by 2047, Viksit Bharat. This is one of the missions recently launched by our Honorable Prime Minister and the central government. And the India will be developed nation by 2047. For that, we have to promote, we have to encourage, we have to create more and more entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, and to develop and design, expand, grow more and more businesses. Then only we can resolve the long-standing problem of unemployment. Basically, we are talking about educated unemployment, and we can also going to achieve our targeted milestone that India would be a developed nation by 2027. Thank you. Thank you very much.